All right, how we doing? I believe we are good to go. Seems like everything's behaving itself. All right, there's YouTube Studio is active and working, which is great news. And yeah, we're ready to get this thing popping. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another football live stream as the NFL playoffs are officially underway. As we have the Sunday nightcap, the nightcap to Sunday here, Sunday Night Football, Los Angeles Chargers, New England Patriots. Chargers come in at 11-6, Patriots come in at 14-3. The game odds, Patriots are favorite, 3.5-point favorites. Over under 45.5. Money line minus 205 for the Patriots, plus 170 for the Chargers. And then we go to the inactive lists as we are a few minutes from kickoff here. The Chargers lost their last two games of the regular season to Houston and Denver. And then the Patriots, they have won 3 in a row, beating Baltimore by 4, and then beating the crap out of AFC East rivals, the Jets and the Dolphins. They also beat the Giants too, which is not saying much. Now, inactive lists for the Chargers. Let's get down to it here. Where you at? There you are. The Chargers. Austin DeCollis, Bud Dupree, Kendall Williamson, Isis Waxter, Kyle Kennard, Tyler Conklin, and Davion Campbell. And then we scroll down to the Patriots. Tommy DeVito, Jeremiah Webb, Caden Wallace, Chris Tonga, Braden Swinson, CJ Dupree, and Marcus Bryant. Winner of this game will, if the Patriots win, they're the home team against, regardless, whoever wins against the, I guess, the next lowest seed. If the Chargers win, they face the Broncos next week. Yeah. There's Jim Harbaugh and Mike Vrabel. Harbaugh, man, he got the whole winter jacket setup thing going. Meanwhile, there's Mike Vrabel just rocking a casual hoodie. Yeah, Justin Herbert, 340 of 512, 26 touchdowns, 13 picks. Drake, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions this year, 4,394 passing yards. I think I already went over the leaders for each team in my picks stream, so I don't got to do that. Of course, New England won the AFC East. Feel like I'm back in the early 2010s saying that. And the Chargers finished second in the AFC West. Beautiful night for football at Foxborough. And we are just about ready for kickoff. God, it just feels so weird. New England hosting a freaking playoff game? It's been a while now. Been a couple years. The ending of the Niners-Eagles was very entertaining. To be honest, the ending of all the games so far has been very entertaining. Every game to this point has been close to the end. There's been 10 lead changes in the fourth quarter so far in this wild card round. All right. Looks like the Chargers will kick off. All right. So the Patriots will get the ball to start. And kicks away. And it's a shorter kick. It'll be returned by the Patriots. And it'll be taken to about the 31. Here comes old Drake. Drake. You're probably going to be hearing me doing the whole Soldier Boy Drake bit like every 10 seconds in this stream. Drake. Well, this whole round has been entertaining. Now watch. This game's going to be total belt session. Be my luck. Of course, I would stream the belt session. Just like I did for the CFP. Oh, man. So May will hand it off. First play goes to Stevenson, I believe. Yeah, it's Stevenson. Drake, 72% completion percentage, 258 pass yards per game, 28 rush yards per game, 35 total touchdowns, 11 turnovers. It's going to be Drake. May. You guys are going to hate me by the end of the stream with me doing that. Shotgun with running back to the right. That's, I think, Stevenson still. Throws. Caught. First down. That's Stephon Diggs. Chargers rocking the white helmets, white jerseys, blue pants. Patriots with the classic silver helmets, dark blue jerseys, and gray pants with the red and blue stripes down the side. Hands it off to Stevenson. He'll get about 4. Of course, you see the Super Bowl championships hanging above the Jumbotron. I guess you could call that one the auxiliary Jumbotron, because the main one is on the other side. But when the Patriots come out, that thing is massive, as you can see it in the background. Back to pass. Drake throws, and it's dropped. Going to go to Hunter Henry. McDaniels versus Jesse Minter. That is the OC-DC matchup. Browns actually requested an interview with Jesse Minter. I'm sure that'll be happening here rather soon. I just saw today that they also requested an interview with the Rams pass game specialist. So that's interesting. 3rd and 6 for the Pats. Back to pass. Steps up, and he's going down. Odafe Owe, former Raven, with the sack. Wow. Odafe Owe. Damn, George Kittle tore his Achilles. Ugh. Bad for that dude, man. And the punt's away. And it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Chargers will take over. Here comes Justin Herbert. By the way, how about the damn Eagles losing in the first round? You notice something? When they win the Super Bowl, don't they always seem like they go first? They get first rounded. That happened before too. The last time they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. 2018. I think they got first rounded by the Saints, I think. Oh man. Again, the winner of the Patriots win, then they will be the higher seed. And I believe they would face the second lowest seed remaining. Of course, Buffalo escaped with their lives today, early. And of course, tomorrow, Houston and Pittsburgh face off. Uh, that though, neither one of the Super Bowl teams from last year are in the playoffs anymore. Well, the Chiefs didn't even make it, but the Eagles are bounced out, so we're guaranteed a new champion. That is insane. We're guaranteed a new AFC and NFC champion as well. If you think about it, you know that? We're guaranteed a new AFC, NFC, and Super Bowl champion. Mike Vrabel versus Jim Harbaugh, classic Ohio State team up north matchup. Of course, both played in the league. Harbaugh with the Chargers, of course. And they both coached before San Fran and Tennessee, and now they're facing off again here. Shotgun. Back to pass. Quick. Oh, watch out. Got caught anyway. That's Harris, first down. That thing was, I swear, that was like that close to getting picked off. That corner jumped that route. He was maybe just a fingertip or two away from snagging that thing. He almost batted it away. He did tip it, but he tipped it right into Harris's hands. Bad luck. Aye. All right. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Steps up. Gonna roll to his right. Fakes a throw. Gonna take off for about 9. Don't forget, too, the Chargers lost both their starting tackles for the year earlier. Alt. Yeah, Joe Alt. He's been out for the whole entire year. Then they lost their other tackle, a few weeks later? Justin Herbert, 66% completion percentage, 233 pass yards per game, 31 rush yards per game, 28 total touchdowns, 15 turnovers, career high 31 rush yards. Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt, as well as Najee Harris, too. Can't forget about Najee Harris. Patriots are saying the Chargers jumped, and they did. So that's false start. That'll back them up. Damn. You always forget how hostile that Boston crowd can be. That Hampton doing some pregame work. He was listed as active. I think he was like questionable, but he's obviously going to play a little bit here. Not sure how much he's going to play, but he'll get in the game every once in a while. Quick pass. Johnston gets about 3. Something here in the first. Herbert in the gun, empty backfield. Back to pass. Pressure. Steps up, got batted, and it's incomplete. They were lucky. Chargers, Bills, Texans have never won a Super Bowl. Nope. In fact, only the Chargers and the Bills have made it to a Super Bowl. Solid. And he's about 2 yards shy of the first. That's Gadsden with the catch. Just a bit shy, though. Back him up. Oh, Instacart. An update on Mike McDaniel, by the way, from Mary Kay Cabot. Skiing. Former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel will interview with the Browns tomorrow for their head coaching vacancy. I'm going to say this right now. If they do not get an interview with Harbaugh, which I'll be shocked if they don't get one. But if they don't get one with Harbaugh, if he just, brushes us off, I would honestly be okay with Mike McDaniel as our coach. You know, I know he kind of comes off as a nerd, but I mean, he could be innovative. Look what he did with Tua, turned the ball over. Poor guy. Give him a serious team, and I think he could be something fun to watch, especially if you put a good OC around, next to him, and we'll see if they keep Schwartz. And you have an owner that is very willing to spend money, especially if Shador turns out to be something good. Honestly, it wouldn't shock me at all if they just roll with Deshaun next year. Wouldn't surprise me. What if Deshaun goes out there in the preseason and cooks? Looks like his somewhat old self, I guess. Tipped and accepted. A double tip drill, and the Chargers take it back at the 10-yard line. Double tip. Oh, the double tip. Tipped off the hand of one guy. Pierre Tart. Wow, the big guy. Just goes up, bats it up, tipped, and then, Derwin James tipped it right into the hands of one of his teammates. Tip one by Tart, tip two by James, right into the hands of number 0 for the Chargers. Gotta love a double tip, right? So Herbert takes over at the Patriot 10. Back to pass, steps up, he's gonna run, and he'll dive around the 5. One thing that Drake May has been good at, not turning the ball over. To be fair, though, he did turn it over against the Browns, remember? Freaking Carson Swessinger, of all people. Love it. 6:50 to go in the first. Shotgun for Herbert. Play action, rolls to his right. He's going to run to the, was that almost the 3-yard line? It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal. So yeah, with that news coming out, I will be doing a video tomorrow on Mike McDaniel. And as well as, the other guys that we've requested interviews with. I'll be talking about them a little bit. Yeah. Mainly like the guy from the Rams that we also requested an interview with. But that's interesting. Interviewing Mike McDaniel tomorrow. Back to pass. Herbert looking. He's going to run for it. He'll be about a yard shy. Marcus Jones makes the saving tackle. And it's 4th down and about 2. Maybe 1. Like 4th down and like 1.5. Done for Herbert. Back to pass. Rolls to his right. Throws. It's incomplete. And after all that, the Chargers get denied. Now the Patriots get the ball back deep in their own territory. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. What the heck is that? Uh, Hmm. Oh, man. Uh, the hell? Oh. So inside their own 5-yard line, here's Drake May under center. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Oh, here we go. He's in space. There he goes. Got one man to beat in near the 50. That was Trey Henderson. He's gone. Just saying. If that's Trey Henderson, he's gone. That's a house call. Wow. That's what you need, though. From Stevenson. Block downfield, too, by the receiver. No, they're at midfield. It's like a 49-yard run, pretty much, catch and run. Or 48-yard. Hands it off through the hole. Gets about the, 47-yard line? That's Henderson. Oh, Campbell going against Khalil Mack. 46-yard line. May in the under center. Play action, rolls to his right. Now he's going to run to his left. He's going to take off. He'll dive about a yard short of the first. 3:34 to go in the first. It'll be third down. By the way, I hope my audio is all right. I'm not getting any alerts or anything saying it's like acting stupid. I'm just, yeah, seems like it's okay. And first down near the 35. Hands it off again. Stevenson gets inside the 30. At the 29-ish yard line. Rose loved it. Just off the hands of Diggs. What? Oh, Desert Eagles live. Ah, yeah, I gotta congratulate the Niners. Yeah, every game up to this point in the playoffs has been very close. What's this now? Trick play. And he overthrows Drake May. The idea just didn't execute it well enough. Tiana Taylor won a Golden Globe. Hey, yo. Okay, look at you, Tiana. Look at you. Hell yeah. Female supporting actor in a motion picture. It's funny, like when you watch that stuff and you just see their reaction. Some of them genuinely didn't even think they were going to do it. They're like, "What, me? Me? Huh? Right then, first down. That's Williams. Quarter went by quick though. Holy shit! Wow. It's me. Well, does it seem like NFL quarters go by so much quicker? All right. Best performance by a female actor in a television series. Rhea Seahorn, Kerry Russell, Bella Ramsey. Okay, I don't know anybody. I don't know any of those people. I don't watch any of those shows. Although I've heard of Last of Us, but that's mainly because of the game. Okay, what about male actor in a TV series? And Adam Brody. Nobody wants this. Steve Martin. Only murderers in the building with Martin Short. Oh, okay, yeah. The Martins. Steve Martin and Martin Short. Seth Rogen from The Studio, Glenn Powell, and then Jeremy Allen White from The Bear. Best performance by a female actor in a TV series, musical, or comedy. Selena Gomez was nominated. Natasha Lyonne, Jenna Ortega. Hey, yo. Kristen Bell. Hey, yo. It's literally someone named Hey, yo. And Hey, yo didn't win. Damn. They went to Gene Smart from Hacks. If you really wonder about that. Okay, what about best performance by a male actor in a supporting role? Owen Cooper. Adolescence won that one. Nobody really nobody I know of in terms of the shows either. Female actor in a supporting role. Carrie Coon, Erin Doherty, Hannah Einbinder. Nobody I know. I don't watch these shows. Best performance by a male actor in a limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television series. Imagine having to say that on the stage. Okay, I don't watch any of those shows, and I don't even know any of those people, so okay. Best performance by a female actor. Rashida Jones from Black Mirror. Nah. Best performance stand-up comedy on television. Bill Maher, Brett Gold, Kumail Nanjiani, Sarah Silverman, and Ricky Gervais. Interesting. All right, that's all for television. First and 10. Patriots have gone almost all the way down the field here. All right. And that goes nowhere. Yes. Herbert throws, and it's caught. It's open. That's McConkey. And he'll go down. Big first down, though. Drive continues. Oregon D lineman Jericho Johnson entering the portal. Those guys are like first, second year players, depth guys. Hands it off, and there's a run for about 3. Mhm. Oh my God, what is that? Hmm. Back the pass. Herbert throws, caught on the seat of his pants, gets the first down. That's Keenan Allen. Here's Herbert. Gonna hand it off again. Oh, they got running room. Is that Vidal gets the first down? Yeah, that's Vidal. Hmm. Ricardo Jones to Vanderbilt, by the way. Landon Clark, LSU. Toby Hastrup, edge rusher, portaling from Oregon. Is it Davian Sims center in the portal? Wow. Jabri Coleman to South Carolina. I'm surprised Hayes Fawcett didn't do a edit graphic for Earl Little. Hmm. Wow. Black Panther 3 started filming in June. Okay. Oh, begins filming in June. Okay. God, 3 Black Panther movies. That's crazy. But you got to carry on that legacy, right? Got flag down. So that's going to be a face mask, it looks like, on the Patriots. Grabbed Vidal's face mask. Wow. There's a run inside the 10. Oh, did I just see on Twitter? What the hell? Okay. All right. So it is 2nd and 7 inside the 10. Play action. Herbert runs up, dumps it off. Oh, he would have been in the end zone had he stayed on his feet. Got the catch, though. He's about 3 or so yards shy of the first down and another yard from the end zone. Flicks to Doom. All of my friends and family, when I forced them to rewatch Stranger Things 5, you want me to go back there? They're flaming their own show. Because if you watch the show, you know exactly the context of that statement. And 4th down. Take the field goal here, tie the game up. So here's Cameron Dicker, the kicker, attempting this virtual chip shot. You'd have to be hella ass to miss this. It's up and good. Like you couldn't even miss this with a shank. You'd have to get it blocked or just miss the snap or something, or even miss the ball as a whole. We're tied at 3. Mm. Excuse me. Oh my. Oh, boy. Nice. Oh my God. So we got tomorrow, Houston and Pittsburgh. Divisional weekend, Saturday, 4:30 and 8 o'clock, and then Sunday will be 3 and 6:30. There's the TD Garden right along the highway there. It goes short of the end zone. It'll be returned. And gets a nice return out of it. Okay. Here's a gain of about 9. That's Henderson. Center high formation. They're going to QB sneak it, gets the first down. Round 39. Another handoff to Henderson. Gets to the 42. Drake May with the first down. I'm honestly guessing the Buckeyes men's basketball team lost. Jake Diebler is a bum. He's a bum. Yeah. Of course. Pass goes incomplete. Jake Diebler. Could have hired anybody else, but nope, they wanted to bring in Diebler. Yo. This is caught. Patriots once again moving down the field. 4:09 and counting here in the half. But what? Why is this game going so quick? The college game took forever to get to the first quarter. This game's already almost to halftime. My God. It's like, what the heck? I like when the game gets a nice little rhythm going, you know? Not stoppages every 5 seconds. God. Really helps that there's not a million commercial breaks either. Throws, tipped, and incomplete. 4th down. See what the Patriots want to do here. Probably going to punt. Yeah, when it comes to the Browns coaching job right now, if I had to name my 2 early favorites, because obviously, we're probably going to interview more dudes, especially once this round is over. I would say McDaniel and Harbaugh are the top 2 right now. And they're going to down it right inside the 10, about the 8-yard line. That is where the Chargers will take over. Yeah, I'd have to say my 2 favorites, my 2 leaders are Harbaugh and McDaniel, but we'll see how the interviews go. We'll see if we even get an interview with Harbaugh. I'm sure we will, but you never know. Owen Cooper is the youngest actor ever to win a Golden Globe. He's only 16. Damn. Win a Golden Globe, an Emmy, and a Critics' Choice Award back to back in a full sweep. Damn. He's only 16 and he's gonna have a freaking trophy case filled with awards. Hey, yo. Drake Bingley Jones committed to Alabama. Or Kedrick. Wow. Okay. Delonte. Oh, I see. They want Someone wants a rematch of Biolante and Godzilla in a freaking MonsterVerse film. Biolante ain't been seen since the 80s. We'll be like, no, 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 no. That monster's in the vault. That monster, no. No. It'd be cool to see, Biolante pop in again. And here's coming after him, and he goes down, balls out. And I believe the Patriots might have fallen on it here. No? No, the Chargers fell on it, but my God, that was that was close. Took forever to get rid of that ball. Davis coming in on the blitz. Okay. Because you were like shovel pass thing. They labeled it a forward pass somehow. There's the pass. Herbert rolls to his left, throws, caught it right in between a group of defenders gets near the first down, they're going to give it to him. Pass to Vidal, shakes off one defender, and he'll get an extra yard or two. It'll be about a yard or so shy of the first. All right, 2-minute warning, I believe. Be right back, guys. Okay. Here's a handoff. Stuffed. Maybe gets a half a yard. That's being generous. And they quick snapped it. I don't think he got it again. It'll be 4th down. Yeah. They tried to quick snap it, rush up to the line and catch the defense off guard, but defense was ready for it. Yeah. We're going to look at it. Yeah, people talking about the whole Stranger Things finale is still funny to me. You mean to tell me these fools went through the main gate, right? They blew through the security gates of the base, the Max Z, right? Everybody in the military on that base saw them go through there. So what do? Okay, they take care of business. And coming home, they're like, yeah, let's go through that same gate. Um, Nobody thought, maybe they'll be there waiting for us. What did you think that they were just going to slip on through? There's a throw. First down. Okay, so it was a first down. All right. Keenan Allen. About a minute to go here in the half. They're at their own 35. Herbert back to pass. Hand to the face. It almost looked like he got slapped in the face, but it's a sack. That's Williams. Milton Williams? Wow. Okay, wow. He went like right to the freaking head. Didn't slap him. He just, all right. Harbaugh's like, come on, man. He hit him in the head with his hand. Third and 11. Herbert Back to pass. Pressure. He's going to roll around and get sacked. So they go nowhere with it. Timeout. New England. That's their second. So they have 2 timeouts that have been used. They have 1 remaining. You're not ready for the stress tomorrow? I feel you. I can imagine. Especially with how the Steelers have been playing lately. They could get boat raced if they're not careful. And the punt's away. Fielded around the 43, and it's taken to about the 46. That's why I have fantastic field position. With, I believe, 1 timeout. We've been going for just over an hour, and we're almost at halftime. Pass. May throws, and it's incomplete. Trying to go to Diggs. Pass. Greg steps up. He's going to take off. Gets the first down and more. Inside the 30. Still going. The 20. Drake. 8 seconds to go, too. What a run by Drake May. Right through the hole. Nobody really paying attention to him. A lot of the corners had their backs to him, so they didn't really see him taking off. All right, so they used all 3 of their timeouts. Yeah, I saw that. I talked about it literally right when I saw it. 16 seconds to go. Back to pass. Throws to the end zone over everybody's head. Off the base of the wall. Trying to go to Douglas. 11 seconds to go. Done for May. 11 seconds left. Back to pass. Good protection. Throws it away again. 3rd down. Chargers will call timeout here. It's up. Good. Six to 3 with 2 seconds to go in the first half. This game's trying to follow the footsteps of the previous couple games. All the games, like the first today, actually, yeah, all the games today went to final 2 minutes. They were close. Again, 10 lead changes so far in the wild card round. There's the Tom Brady statue. It's away. And they're going to get a return out of it. Davis doesn't really get much. He gets to the 21. That's it. And that'll do it for the first half. 6-3 Patriots lead. So now we go through the box score, and then we just chill here for halftime. Justin Herbert, 10 of 13, 93 yards. That's it. Monty Vidal, 7 carries, 19 yards. Herbert has 5 for 18. And then Omarion Hampton has 1 for -1 yard. Keenan Allen, 3 receptions, 25 yards. Leads the way for LA. Ladd McConkey, 1 reception, 20 yards. Trey Harris, 1 for 14. Fisk has 2 for 12. Rondé Gadsden, 1 for 10. Vidal, 1 for 9 yards. And then Quentin Johnson has 1 for 3 yards. And 2 sacks from Odafe Owe and Tuli Tuipulotu. And then, of course, they have that interception by Diane Henley. For the Patriots, Drake May, 6 of 15, 95 yards, and an interception. Drake May, 5 carries, 55 yards. Stevenson, 5 for 25, and Henderson, 3 for 7. Through the air, Ramondre Stevenson, 1 reception, 48 yards. Chisholm, 1 for 20. Henderson, 1 for 9. Diggs, 1 for 7. Williams, Kyle Williams, 1 for 7. Rudy, 1 for 4. And then 2 sacks from the Patriots defense, Milton Williams and K'Lavon Chaisson. And that's it. Andy Borregales has the 2 field goals. And that's it. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hopefully, changes in the fourth quarter. Single record for a single playoffs, and who won't in a wild card round? All games decided by 4 points or fewer. Oh. Okay. Okay, work out. Okay, we are back. Okay. All right, we are back to action. Come with some fruit snacks. Chargers with the ball. Under center I formation. Hands it off. Gets about 2, maybe 3 yards. All right. 6-3 New England leads. Oh, whoops. Didn't even realize. There we go. Under center. Single back. Back to pass. Herbert throws it to the open target right at the line of scrimmage. Gun for the Chargers. Herbert back to pass. Throws. And it's caught. No, he dropped it. Oof. Good defense by, I think, is that Jones? So a 3-and-out for the Chargers. Trying to go to McConkey. Chow. Almost got freaking hit. That was dangerous. Hunter almost just got whacked. That would have definitely been running into the kicker. Oh, man. Okay. Patriots get the ball here. Watch this gunner coming off the edge. Oh, he was so close. And then he almost ran into the kicker, too. Roughing the punter. Yeah. That would have been free 15 yards and then some. Patriots take over at their own 19. Back to pass. Let's throw. Breaks the tackle. Gets the first down. Stevenson. It's about a yard. Three. 17 pass rush snaps, 1 sack, 5 pressures. Back to pass. And there's a catch. First down. Remember Henry. Oh, gets about 5. 11:04 and counting here in the third. Reminder, I'll be live tomorrow for Steelers and Texans. And out goes nowhere. All right, we're ready to roll now. Back to pass. May dumps it off to Stevenson. Stevenson, first down and then some. And he almost lost the ball, but he got it. To pass. overthrows his man, trying to go to Henry again. Earl Little Jr. on the Buckeyes now. It's funny, someone said we need more 22, 23-year-old unks on the team. In college terms, unk. Throws, caught, gets about a yard shy of the first down. One, fakes the pitch, and gets the first down inside the 20. $8:16 to go in the third. And I hand it off. Gets a yard, maybe two. Back pass. Pressured. We lost the ball, and I think the Chargers just fell on it. The front hand falls on the ball, and the Chargers take over. There's a Dafe away again, the former Raven. You could say he had a take away. Ah, yeah, the ball just came right out. A take away. I'll stop. Yep, this game is going to be the defensive slugfest, right? No, there's really no scoring. By the way, speaking of Stranger Things, right? I know I haven't really talked about it much in this stream. The Duffer Brothers who, created the show, they said they had like a 3-hour finale, I guess, planned. But it was never written. They even had a scene where the gang would have stumbled upon, I guess, like swarms of Demogorgon eggs. I'm like, man, honestly, that would have been hardcore. But how about this, right? Instead of demo eggs, because, yeah, okay. Nah, screw that. How about you have them stumble upon a whole ass army of Demogorgons and every animal that they could think of, and just have it look like they were preparing for an invasion, right? Make it to where The moment the abyss crashed into the upside down and merged, the Demogorgons and such were going to attack the real world and essentially just maim everybody on some freaking like psychotic freaking rampage. Like nobody would be safe. Like it would take over the upside down and just wreak havoc on the right side up. It's sad how fans can do better stories than the directors can. This matchup is boring. Well, that's the beauty of a defensive slugfest. It's a chess match. Herbert back to pass. Gonna roll to his right. Throws it deep. He's got a man, but it's dropped incomplete. Tried to go to, I think that's Johnston. There's a flag down. Vrabel's not happy about it, so it's probably on the Patriots. No foul. Good call. Yeah, it hit the corner right in the backside. Gonzalez, former Oregon Duck. And 10, 6:56 to go in the third. Shotgun. Herbert pressured, throws, and it's overthrown, trying to go to Johnston. And there's another flag. This one will go against Davis. Under center. Here's a pitch. Vidal gets about a yard. Not really much there in terms of running room. Wow. Here's another handoff. Vidal gets past midfield to about the 48-yard line. I just saw a clip on Twitter of this. What's this? Is this Minnesota or something? Oh, yeah, this is Minnesota women's hockey. This girl hit the sham god in hockey. She needed somebody to. She had the puck bouncing. Okay, let's see. She's got it. She lifts it up, goes up with it, kind of spikes it on the ice, nutmegs the other hockey player. Goes through the legs. Like, damn. Sauced her up. And here's Herbert, evades the pressure, throws deep, and he overthrew his man, trying to go to Vidal. And it'll be fourth down. Launch will go shy of the, well, right around the 10, and it'll bounce the other way. And it'll be marked at right around the 13, 14 yard line. Look up on Twitter, Ben Johnson knocked out Matt LaFleur. I didn't see that. And in the sideways up realm, they get beat up and bullied by nerds who turn the monsters against them using magic. What the hell? Stranger Things called Realer Things? And instead of nerds, it's a bunch of popular kids who go into the sideways up. So stupid. But you know how people are. They would see something that looks like Stranger Things. Yeah. No, you know what's really cool? Because they're trying to do a spin-off, right? They're not going to do this because they've already said they're not going to. Should have like cameos of the original cast in certain situations, right? Like, could you just imagine? Let's say the new cast is facing a very tough situation, okay? Like a paranormal situation, not the upside down because they're done with that, but it's another paranormal phenomena, and they don't know how to deal with it. Okay. Now I know they said the creator said, "Oh, we're done with Hawkins." Okay, so it doesn't have to be in Hawkins, but it could be something similar, right? And they be looking up, to see a story about this town in Indiana that dealt with some crazy paranormal crap, and they're like, hey, maybe they know how to deal with it. So they be looking up these people, and they'd be like referencing the main characters from the original show, right? Like they'll talk about Eleven as mention her as the chick that knew how to levitate things with her mind, telekinesis, freaking badass, freaking superpowers. Sideways up, upside down. Hey, great. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. Drake. May. It's gonna be Drake. First and 10, 5:10 to go here in the third. May sacked. Pierre Tart. It all also depends on the time period that they want to have this new spinoff series take place in. It could be like a prequel series to everything that goes on in Hawkins, or it could be a sequel, like a follow up. Maybe it's 1990s or 2000s, and you know that those events made national news. Oh, you know damn well they did. They should like tie in the events from Hawkins into the new one on like news alerts and stuff, news bulletins, right? Like the Great Earthquake. They're like, and now we talk about the Great Earthquake of 19 whatever, 80 whatever, in this little town called Hawkins, Indiana, that killed 2 dozen people and injured many more, or something like that. And there's a catch, first down, past the 30. Yeah. Oh man. Sideways up. That's oh my god. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. It's funny. Sideways up. The what? Imagine if the upside down was real though. May got a man open. Catch by who's it, Douglas. Breaks a couple tackles, gets a first down in near the 25. That's Beauty. Show him Booty. Booty. Said he was going to somehow try to get away, find a way to score there. It's in front of the corner. Wow, what a play. Shy of the 25. Hands it off. Stevenson gets to near the 20. Booty. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. A lot of people criticize the ending of the finale. Personally, me, I would have just taken out as many main characters as possible. Go out with a bang. Throws to the end zone. Oh, just over the hands of, is that Hoop? I'm going to go to Austin Pooper, huh? And it's 3rd and 4. No, but seriously though, like if I wrote the finale for Stranger Things, or like, came up with how they would end it, you know damn well I'm taking out half those damn characters. And with me, I love horror films. I've grown a love for horror films. So you know dang well I'm going to have them freaking people experiencing some hell. I'll put them through hell. Like they thought, how they took out characters in the first 4 seasons was bad. Oh God. They lucky I am not a certified director. Like, I don't write that stuff because my God, give me a chance to do something like that. I'm gonna have those characters. I'm gonna put them through hell. Hell. It's up, and it is good. 9-3 New England. Like, they talked about how, they were going to stumble upon a Demogorgon nest thing or whatever, like I guess like nesting grounds. It's like a good idea. And you have them walking through, right? Walking through like the nesting grounds and stuff or the demos. And then they realize some of them have hatched. And then they go like do a little homage to Jurassic Park. In the grasslands, the people are walking through the hunters are walking through the grasslands and the raptors all attack them. You don't even see the raptors. You just see the freaking dudes go, ah. They start falling down. Ah. You don't even see the raptors. And then they have like a shot like overhead, and all you see is like things moving in the grass. Can you just imagine that? Oh God. Like the Demogorgon version of that? Damn. Yeah. Ray's talking about celebrity Hunger Games. Yeah. I show speed. Diddy 6'9". Steve will do it. Mr. Beast, Alex Jones, Sean Strickland, John Jones, Mirko. What the hell? Miles Garrett. Why would he be on there? Why would you put those? The back half of that list is like, why? Godzilla versus. No, Godzilla versus the Mind Flayer. That thing was massive. What I do like, though, is how the first Mind Flayer, the original, is a smoke monster. It's made of like particles. And it's like, the kids were like, well, you know how you get rid of it, right? you burn the particles out of the host. So of course, season 3 comes around and they face the mush monster. It's literally the mind flayer made of melted people. Yeah. And they figure, oh, that's the mind flayer. So, in order to rid the I guess the parasite or host thing, free the host, you burn them out, right? No. No. I like how they did that. So there's Robert Kraft and Gianni Infantino, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Whoever that is. All right, Chargers will get it back here down 6. Darius Davis, not a great return. Makes sense. Yeah. Keep the movie relevant. I think LeBron would be the most likely one to be in that movie. The other two, no. Raise, with that comment alone, I'm about ready to remove your ranch. What the hell are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? Herbert, ball picked by Vidal, and he's going to run for a first down. About. Oh my god! What the heck? What are you talking about? Oh my! Trying to get me banned? Good dude. Did you find some secret stash of wacky sauce or something? Man, my god. And that's a gain of a few. I don't know what the heck you're even talking about. I create Sora content. I try to find viral scenes and movies. What? Oh my god. What is this stream devolved into? All right, 2nd and 7. Herbert back to pass. Nothing really open. He's going to take off. He'll get the first down with his legs. He confirmed season 3 for Fallout. No, I don't watch Fallout. Wow. Yeah, I don't watch that stuff. Hmm. Oh. Oh dear. Patriots Hall of Fame inside the stadium. All right, fourth quarter is here. Chargers have it. Here's Herbert. He'll get a few yards, and that's it. Doomsday about to be lit too. December 18th. Oh, no, I've heard about the new zombie movie 28 years later. Yeah, I've heard about that. Pass. Throws. Oh, watch out. Tough throw. Dropped it. Trying to go to Johnston. Gonzalez on the coverage. Shotgun for Herbert. 3rd and 7. Pressure coming. There's a flag. It's tipped. Incomplete. See what the flags are. It's going to be on the Chargers. That looks like. Yep. Illegal shift. 4th down. It's away. I'll bounce into the end zone for a touchback. All right, man. Under center for the Patriots. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Gets about. Got the few yards. That was it. Pass. May. Gonna go with the shallow route. Gets the first down. Out Westover. Another handoff. Gets to the 35. 12:34 to go in the game. That's up 6. Pass. Oh, watch out. Dangerous throw. There's Beauty again. Makes the catch, gets a first down, and then some. Former LSU Tiger. Warner, that's a ballsy move to try to go after that route. He was lucky he had help up top. Shotgun for Drake. Drake. Back to pass. May steps up, avoids a sack. He's going to take off with it. Slides around the 40. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down. Whistles. Timeout, Patriots. Ah, man. Oh, good gracious. A win, the Chargers will play at the Broncos, and the Patriots, if they win, they will host the winner of Texans and Steelers, which would send the Bills to Denver. Under center. Hands it off. Through the hole. Here's Stevenson. Inside the 30. Nice move. Throws. Open. Hot. Touchdown. Patriots. There's Hunter Henry. $15-3. Pending extra point. Is up and good. 16-3. Wow. It's the return. So that's a decent return out of the Chargers. Davis. For that postseason career, 273 yards against the Jags in 2022. Then 24 against Houston, 242 yards, 93 yards tonight. Back to pass. And there's a flag. Maybe going to be a false start of some sort, it looks like. Yeah. There's a run by Herbert. Gets near the first down. Pass. Herbert gonna run again. Gets a first down and more. Oh, that's a funky slide. Better be careful there, Herbert. Damn, you're doing the splits. Pass. Herbert throws incomplete. 8:17 to go in the game. Shotgun for Herbert. Back to pass. Pressure. He's coming down. So, God, these guys cannot hold it. This dude cannot hold on to the damn ball. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he got beat up pretty good on that play. Patriots will get it back. Again. Oh yeah, I plan on doing it tomorrow. Dude got twisted up. Damn. Right, guys. All right. Well, the Patriots can put this game away with a score here. 4 sacks. 8th game with 4 sacks taken this season. 14 pressures. Damn. Here's a handoff. Henderson gets stuffed. Loss of at least 4. Yes. May always hit. Ball's out. But they fell on it this time. Just would have had a walk-in scoop and score. Because there was nobody really around to stop whoever would have gotten that ball. It probably would have been a scoop and score. But the left guard fell on it. Hmm. 6 minutes to go in the game. It's now or never for the Chargers. And here's the punt. And it'll be fair caught around the 11. Damn. All right. Wow. 3 points, 157 total yards. On average this year, 22 points and over 300 total yards. Sheesh. Talk about getting shut down. Back to pass. And there's more whistles. Another flag. False start. 5:39 to go in the game. That was Becton, the right guard. Back to pass. Herbert throws to the running back Vidal. Gets to the 18-yard line. The first down, that's McConkey. Damn, that's a cold ass honky. Honky tonky. What the heck? I don't know. Don't ask me. Back to pass. Herbert throws. That's caught by Johnston. Gets about a yard shy to about the 33-yard line. Back to pass. Quick throw is incomplete. Trying to go to Allen. Back to pass. Pressure. And he goes down. Oh my God. Sheesh. That's Jennings. Is that Anthony Jennings that just whacked Justin Herbert? That's the 5th sack on Herbert tonight. Came in on a stunt from the left side, or their right side. Yeah, he came in unblocked. Pass pressure coming. He's going to dump it off. First down. Oh, got upended. 4:04 to go. First down, Chargers. Oregon freshman tight end Vander Plug entering the portal. All right. Vander Plug. The throw, and it's caught by Johnston. Puts him 2 yards shy of the first down. Caught past midfield. Looks like we got some substitutions on the Patriots side. 20 on the play clock. Oh, I didn't even realize the Chargers used a timeout. Caught. Gets about 4. They're going to score with like 2 minutes to go. If they score at all. Herbert. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. First down. 2:47 to go. Back to pass. Herbert throws. Overthrows his man. Trying to go to Harris. Burt escapes to his left, and he's going to get sacked. Got a gain of a yard. I don't know if that's going to be a sack, though. Dog got dogs out there causing ruckus again, of course. That's where sometimes at night my dog just decides to act a fool. 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. It's going to take a miracle for the Chargers to come back in this one. I've seen crazier things happen, so not going to totally say it's not going to happen, but I mean, they would need some craziness to happen. Get in here. Okay. 2 minutes to go, down 13. Inside the 35. Herbert back to pass and got timeout. Patriots. They just went through all that 2-minute timeout thing and now, we forgot something. They have one timeout remaining. We'll be live tomorrow night for Texans and Steelers, so that'll be good. That'll be a good one tomorrow. Pass. And he's going down again. Now Milton Williams. And yeah. Eesh. It's their 6th sack. That was 4th down too, so they're done. Wow. Goes right past the right guard, right into the living room of Herbert. Nothing Herbert could do. Williams just put an exclamation point on this one. May gonna hand it off. It's about a yard. 151 to go. Timeout. And the Chargers. So the Browns will have the 6th and the 24th pick in the draft, with the Patriots winning. Hands it off again. Up the middle. There goes Trey. First down and more. And with the Patriots win, Texans and Steelers winner will head to Foxborough, while the Bills will go to Denver. Damn, that's crazy, right? Bills in Denver for an AFC title game berth? Ooh-wee, man. And then you'll get Texans and Steelers winner versus the Patriots. All right, that's the last time out for the Chargers, so they're done now. Oh, he must have. Oh, right there, he scratched his lip on the freaking helmet face mask. But in case you have not heard already, according to Jonathan Jones, there is real and mutual interest between John Harbaugh and the Browns. Okay. People be like, why would he want to go there? Well, my guy Mac on Twitter, shout out to him. His Twitter handle is at the Buffalo. He put it like this. Of course, there's mutual interest. One, a top 5 defense on a contract. Two, an owner that will give him anything, money and everything, power, money and the power. Browns were his hometown team, a chance to stick it to the team that fired him twice a year. And that's the final knee. And the New England Patriots are moving on to the AFC Divisional Round, where they will face off against the winner of tomorrow night's game, Foxborough. So that'll be a fun one. I might do the Steeler game. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't really want to I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers, so I'll do it. Aaron Rodgers versus CJ Stroud. Should be a fun one tomorrow. But I will be live for that. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun game to do tomorrow. If I wasn't going to do that game, I was going to do Cavs and Jazz, but I don't trust the Cavs. I'm taking a little bit of a break, probably until the end of the playoffs. Yeah. Like when we get around trade deadline season, I'll probably start back up again pretty much. But I just want to take a break from the Cavs. I know last year I did almost every game, but that team was just different. That team was so fun to watch. Never had a dull moment streaming that team. All right, so as soon as this freaking website ESPN would load up for me, that'd be great. Of course, it wants to do its own thing. Not load up and be super slow. Classic. I'll get you guys the box score, and then we're heading out. Then I'll head out. Okay, here's the box score. Justin Herbert, 19 of 31 for 159 yards, got sacked 6 times. Justin Herbert also was the leading rusher with 10 carries, 57 yards, and Vidal had 11 for 31. Omarion Hampton only had 1 carry for -1 yards. -1 yard. Wow. Through the air, Lad McConkey, 3 receptions, 32 yards. Oronde Gadsden, 3 for 30. Keenan Allen, 3 for 25. Vidal, 2 for 20. Trey Harris, 2 for 20. Quentin Johnston, 3 for 20. Tucker Fisk, 3 for 12. And then 5 sacks. 3 from Odafe away, including a strip sack. 1 from Tier Tart and 1 from Tuli Pelotu. They also had that interception by Diane Henley. And then on the other side, Drake, 17 of 29, 268 yards, 1 touchdown and a pick. Got sacked 5 times. He also was the leading rusher. 10 carries, 66 yards. Stevenson had 10 for 53, and Trey had 9 for 27. Ramondre Stevenson was the leading receiver, 3 receptions, 75 yards. Keyshawn Beauty, 4 for 66. Hunter Henry, 3 for 64 with the touchdown. Efton Chisholm, 1 for 20 yards. Diggs, 2 for 16. Travion Henderson had 1 for 9. Jack Westover, 1 for 8. And Kyle Williams had 1 for 7. And Demario Douglas had 1 for 3. They had 6 sacks. 2 apiece from Milton Williams and Kalavon Chason. And then 1 apiece for Anthony Jennings and Marcus Jones. So yeah, with that is it for tonight. I'm going to head out and probably, I don't know if I'm going to stream the game tomorrow, to be honest. I'll probably know by tomorrow. See how I'm feeling when I wake up. But I'll see you guys all later. So with that being said, have a good rest of your night. For anyone watching this, shout out to, of course, everybody that popped in. Daniel, Rays, Jacob. And see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Great game. Congrats to the Patriots, your first playoff win since 2018. Crazy, isn't it? See you guys later. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. But yeah, there's a look at the playoff matchups. Niners and Seahawks, Bills, Broncos. And then you have Rams and Bears. Patriots get Texans or Steelers. Rams and Bears should be a good one. Niners and Seahawks should be another banger too. Honestly, I think I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe, do I do Niners and Seahawks next week? Yeah. And then I'll probably do, I don't know, we'll see. We'll get it figured out. So, again, see you guys later. Bye-bye.